Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. All right. This topic about parents seems to be very common nowadays. I think it's maybe because of social media and the internet, and everyone talks about their problems openly. And obviously, like for example, me, I've spoken online about my parents, and there are quite a number of followers. So it becomes very easy to talk about parents and specifically to bitch about your parents or to complain about them. Now, let's understand this much. There are three kinds of parents. Okay. One is the good, the bad, and the neutral. Okay. Just for the sake of making it very easy, there are good parents, there are bad parents, and there are average, not so perfect parents. Okay. Good parents are those individuals, those grown up men and women who take their duties very seriously, who sacrifice a lot for the children, depends on the level, and they've given a good, proper upbringing. Good school, good university, sat down, communicated with you, and made sure that you're the ideal citizen or role model, or you achieved your dreams. They are, I'm not saying that they are perfect, but they are really good. Means you love them very much. Okay, they love you, you love them. That close bond is there. Okay. Then there is the bad parents, the extreme end, where they've abused you, beaten you, given you bad words, tortured you. It depends on what extreme you want to go. And there are some who have even done despicable things, where they should be jailed, they should be criminalized, from whether it's sexual crimes to physical torture and anything in between. All right. And there are some who don't even care and who just physically you know, abuse you, torture you, disrespect you, make fun of you, and you know what I'm talking about. So very evil people, very bad people, and you're just disgusted. You don't even want to see their face. They don't want to see your face. You're just waiting to get rid of them or wish that I wish you die. Those kind of things. All right, fine. Then there is a neutral kind who are neither so great nor so bad. They are like, okay, average. Hi, how are you? You had a good day? Okay, fine. And, they'll pay your school fees and they'll not talk to you. They don't have an intelligent conversation. They don't take you anywhere out. Nothing special. Just a normal parent. You're like, parents, what the hell, man? Okay, fine. Now I've just given parents. Now, remember, I'm not even speaking about your character. Maybe your character is rotten to the core. Maybe you're a guy who smokes, drinks, who's a bum, who doesn't study hard, who is a liability, who's crazy. We have to factor that as well. You're totally a rebel, you're disobedient. You don't study in class, you don't study in school, you cause a lot of trouble. You're like a freeloader. You just enjoy good food in the house or average food, free rent, free education, free everything, and you're still complaining, oh, I want to go to USA. I even know youngsters whose parents bought them a four-wheel drive. It's like a brand new Toyota Pajero, and the son broke it, completely destroyed it with an iron rod because he wanted a Hummer. I've actually seen this, this example. And he complains, my parents are bastards and they don't love me. And I mean, there are people like that also. Okay, so I'm assuming that you're normal. I'm assuming that you're a normal individual, and we are only focusing on parents. Now, the good, the bad. So now the question comes, if your relationship with your parents is good, fine, there's nothing to worry. This video, my relationship with my parents is great. I love my parents. My parents love me. We stay together. We are the best of friends. Right? Nothing to worry. But now comes if your parents have been very evil, and the second one is if they've been like neutral. So let's focus on the evil first, the extreme evil, and then we'll focus on neutral because that is actually harder. Now, if your parents have been exceptionally evil, they tortured you. I even found out very lately, one of my clients, I assumed that his father and mother, they were great, and mother was okay. But it seems his father, when he was a small boy, hit him so hard from the table, he fractured his arm. And his father, it seems, like I used to always think the father and him had a great relationships. He used to get the highest marks in the class, but he told me later on. Now he's an adult. Now he's at a very 40s. He told me that his father used to torture him verbally and physically to make sure that he would get the highest marks, and his father would take a lot of pride and show, my son got the first rank, ha ha ha. He never, he was never happy. Okay, so if you have parents like these, then it's obvious that these people are toxic. These human beings, man and women, are extremely toxic, very evil, and you need to get away from them as soon as possible. So when the time comes that you're earning your own, living your own, get away from them. Whether you want to take care of them, don't want to take care of them, that is left up to you. That let no one decide for you. If you feel on the grounds of humanity, like this is an Asian thing, the Western culture, they don't bother. If the parents are old, get out. Because parents take care of themselves. Once you're 18, you get out of my house. They operate as separate individuals, and they believe you should be able to take care of yourself. So that is why the parents, after university, they don't, until high school, they just pay. After that, they don't pay anything, and they keep their own savings. Children are also expected to do the same. And once after the child grows up, 18, then takes his own house, whatever, and parents go in the old age home. Okay. And thankfully, the country also supports old age the same. But in Asian cultures or Eastern cultures, the children take care of the parents. Okay. So now, if you want or don't want, that's up to you. Um, the only question is, if you don't, who would take care? And do you want to dump them in some old age home? That I'll leave it up to you. You decide your value system. My value system is different from yours. Yours is different from someone else's. Fine. But because they are toxic, it is important to get away. I'm telling you this, there are some parents who the mother keeps nagging, and it destroys the peace in the house and destroys the marriage and destroys the relationship with the child, and they're complaining even though the son or the daughter give them everything. There are some very toxic individuals like this. So that is why it's recommended to be alone. Now, so I give you the worst case. But now comes the challenging case, the group that is neither so great nor they are so evil. They're just the vanilla. Now, this is where the majority of people are there, that their parents are not very evil and not very good. So now the question is, what do you do with these people? Do you dump them? Do you bitch and moan about them? Do you hate them? I see a lot of youngsters who keep complaining, yeah, my father's a bastard, yeah. They say, oh, my mother is a man headache, and some say, oh, she's a bitch. Oh, I can't tolerate them, man. They are driving me nuts. I want to get away from them. And I tell these youngsters this one very simple thing. See, listen, I'll just ask you a few questions, okay? Your parents, you told me all the bad things about them, correct? Fine, okay. Now, are they giving you free food? Food is for free? Yes or no? So most of them say, yeah, food is for free. Nothing great. Yeah, it's not five-star food. It's normal food, right? At least you're being taken care of. Yeah, food is free. Accommodation, do you have a place to stay? Yeah, it's nothing like my own personal room. I don't even have that. I just have a bed and yeah, but you get your room, right? Okay, fine. Okay. So food is taken care of. Uh, Shelter, bed space. Then electricity, water, do you pay anything? Or no, it's taken care of. Okay, fine. Then school, do they pay the bills? Yeah, it's not a great school. It's normal. Okay, fine. But they pay, right? Okay. Food, shelter, other miscellaneous expense. Then I tell them, can you find a friend of yours, a true friend, who can pay your food, accommodation, other expenses, school expense, everything? Can you find one friend who will do it for you selflessly without asking money back from you? Can you find? And forget 99 out of 100 times, 100 out of 100 times, they say, no, I can't find any friend. Okay, so basic fact is you're a freeloader. You are a freeloader. Means you're getting everything for free. You're taking it all in and you're bitching and complaining about them. It's like me going to someone else's house. I'm eating their food, staying in their house, enjoying everything, watching the TV. But I'm complaining about the internet, complaining of the quality of TV, complaining of the food. And now you'll say, yeah, but they are my parents. They brought me in this world. I never asked them. Fine. But now that you're brought into this world, they're giving you, right? If you're so disgusted with what you're getting, You need to be a person of self respect and get out of the house. If you have an iota of shame, then you will get your ass out of the house. You'll not eat that food. You'll not stay in that house. You will go earn your own and live your own life. Earn your own, have your own accommodation, whatever is your budget. Earn your own and spend. You want to eat five-star food, eat five-star food every day. Earn your own, buy the most expensive phone or the best internet connection. But when you're getting things for free and you don't have the capacity to earn and support yourself, then don't bitch about it, man. Because let me tell you this, these very acts of giving free food, free accommodation, free housing, electricity, water, you are a self entitled, ungrateful, spoiled human being. There is nowhere, show me a book or a rule that says, a legal one, that yes, you must provide all this. Yeah, when you're a small kid, 20, 12, 13, 14, fine. Okay, you can't. But then if you're demanding, no, then the biggest mistake your parents did was not discipline you when you're small and not give you those 2 3 extra slaps, those belted this thing on your butt cheeks, and didn't put that common sense into you that you don't deserve anything. Whatever you're getting, you should be grateful. Then the problem is, one side, your parents did a bad job of giving you a terrible upbringing, but the greater problem is your character is rotten to the core. You are a despicable human being. And the proof of this is, I can assure you, nobody would undertake this responsibility of taking care of you. Nobody. Try to find a friend or some other mother and father who will give you free food, accommodation, pay your expense, buy things for you, tolerate your nonsense, your demands for free with nothing. You'll never find. That is why when these youngsters complain about their parents and all that, I tell them, can you find a friend? And they say no. Then I said, shut your mouth then. You're a freeloader. Oh, it's a parent's duty. Parents' duty. Guess what? The parents also had an option to abort you, to get you dead, to dump, even after you're born, to dump you in some orphanage. A small kid, you can just dump somewhere. Just go for go somewhere far, holiday, just dump and come back. Nobody will come to know. They didn't, because their conscience said no. There are human beings who have done this. There are human beings who have trafficked their children, sold their children into slavery, whether sex trade. There are human beings like that. Oh no, that is not right. Oh, well, guess what? This happens. Please, they didn't do that. And for that, you have to be grateful. I think the problem today is we live in a day and age where everyone's so self entitled. They believe the world should be nice to them, give them the best of the best, but they don't owe a single iota of gratitude, of responsibility to give back. It's just me. I. I deserve everything. I. And just like, I tell people, if you can't find a single friend who will do that for you, then these people, they are not only your friend, they are your God. Forget praying to any God you can't see. This is the God that you can see and who's not giving you sweet talk, but with actions, they're taking care of you. Don't demand when you're getting free food, free accommodation, free water, electricity, and all the basics for free. Don't demand. Then the problem is not your parents, the problem is you. So this is what I want to tell. And say, listen, I know that you would want understanding parents who will send you to Canada, who will put you in Oxford University, who will pay for your education, buy you the most expensive computer, or give you the best life. Oh, my parents never spoke to me, never bought me a book. Fine. Make a checklist of everything that you want in life and be that person, that human being who said, I didn't get all this. I want all this. I will buy this with my own money, my own effort. I will buy it. And I'll gift it to myself. Like how I did. My parents never bought me any books. I bought. From my first job as a cleaner, I hardly earned $100 or something. Still with that $100, I saved little bit to buy a pirated book. I didn't give any excuse. I wanted a good life. I moved out. I wanted separate accommodation. I took a cheap bed space. I moved out. I wanted to eat good food. I would save little money and buy the good food, whatever. Maybe it was a croissant. Maybe it was a burger. I didn't complain. My parents never gave me this. You make your life, no? You make your reality. Stop expecting your parents or anyone else to do it for you. And then you are a person of self-respect. As long as you have your hands, your legs, brain, eyes, nose, ears, mouth, go earn. Go earn. Be a man. Be a woman of character and achieve your dreams. Nobody's stopping you, right? And if you have the audacity to write to me or complain about it, means you have the faculties to work. Get your ass, flip some burgers, clean some places, shovel, security guard, whatever. Then you'll become a man and woman of character. Stop being self entitled, stop being spoiled, and stop expecting that the world owes you anything. The world owes you nothing. I hope this gives you clarity about parents versus you and what my take is on it. Good, bad, ugly? Comment down below. I'd love to read your thoughts. It's me signing off. You guys take care.